So hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sebastian, and welcome to my channel. And my hair is kind of a mess today, and I just kind of decided to react to my story animation, considering I haven't really been doing any other videos, and I've seen other people reacting to them lately, and I've seen a few of them, and I've kind of been like, you know, why not react to them and see how it goes. And I may make it into a series, I may not, but we'll just see how it goes. And I kind of thought this one it was really ridiculous, and it is called I Became Disabled, and there's two versions. You see it from the sister's side point of view, and then you see it from the brother's point of view. But again, sorry for my hair. I'm not really going anywhere today. I've just been kind of home, gonna try to relax today, and pretty much just be doing that. So I thought, hey, why not react to one of these videos and give it a try. So thank you all for coming back to my channel. You are wonderful, and if you like this, please subscribe so you can see some more of my videos, and I may do some more of them. So let's get on into the video.
And I recently became disabled, all because of my brother, who is an idiot. That fool put me in danger, and now I ended up in a wheelchair, all because of him. My brother is my curse. He's 3 years younger than me, but sometimes I think of him as a stupid toddler. I've always been a leader among my peers, and a driving force in our company of kids. But Michael always did everything to disgrace me. He did not know how to climb trees, did not want to play soldiers with us, and even refused to portray a wounded warrior when I asked him to. Mom said that I needed to be a little bit nicer with him, but his antics made me the laughingstock of our company. They said I wasn't cut to be a leader when my brother was such a pushover. Can you even imagine how insulting it was? The day when I became disabled started as usual. My parents sent us to play with other kids and told us not to return until the very evening. Our neighborhood community had a special meeting or something like that. It was kind of important, and all the residents of 3 neighboring streets had to be present.
What is this, some kind of business? Like, what the heck's going on? Anyways, let's continue on this, even though apparently she has a severe hatred for her sibling.
Gigantic proportions. Sad thing was that the nearby clearing, the best location for our game of tag, was closed due to some pipe repairs. Once, I even overheard my mom's bitter words about the only place suitable for our games in the whole neighborhood got closed for good. And now we kids had almost nowhere to play. Of course, we kids had some other places to play that the adults knew nothing about. We even had our own network of tunnels, so as to move around without making a fuss. However, Mom was somehow right. The clearing really had to do, so we decided to test our strength, so to say, and went to the trench. Everything was fenced there, of course, but the safety lines meant nothing to us, all things considered. It was really kind of stupid. Well, many kids ran away at that point, afraid of playing on a construction site. Yet the boys and girls I always considered my team followed me. And of course, Michael stayed as well. Well, not really his own volition, to be true. That little brat, Pete...
So many things I want to say on this. One, that sounds really unsafe. Why were they sent there, especially since there's still construction apparently supposed to be going on, and the kids are trying to play in a trench? Like, where is this going? And then she called her brother a wimp just because he didn't want to, didn't seem like he wanted to be there. Like, I don't think you need to be there either. Like, honey, where... But, we'll just continue to see where this goes. I don't see it going anywhere good, but, oh well.
Times, I'd let him run away, but kids from my team laughed at me. So I grabbed his hand and dragged him there. I needed to jump that trench. I needed to prove to my friends that me and my brother weren't cowards. So I dropped Michael somewhere near the trench, took a running start, and... You see, I made a number of similar jumps earlier in my life, and I was always successful. But this time, I felt Michael pushing me just near the trench. Because of that, I slipped and wasn't able to do a good jump. My leap was a failure. I actually reached the other side of the trench, but I wasn't able to hold on there because of dirt and a bad jump, and fell backwards right into the trench, full of steel rods, pipe parts, and broken bricks. And the pipes there were red hot. Since then, my life turned into hell. I don't remember much. The shock saved me from the most horrible memories. I just remember the pipes radiating scalding heat and the smell of something burning. Later it turned out that those were my legs. So, yeah, the jump ended up in a nightmare. Guess I was quite lucky that the adults were nearby, and the other kids immediately called for help. Still, I wasn't that lucky. Now my whole world is limited to a wheelchair. Yep, I've got no legs now. I'm a disabled person who can't move on her own, or reach up high shelves anymore. I can't even use the bathroom. There's a bedpan installed into my wheelchair, and that's humiliating to the extreme. Of course, my parents told me that it could have been worse. Can't really imagine how, though. I really hope to get some prosthetics one day, but those are very expensive, and my family can't afford them, and our insurance is no help. They say that I myself am to blame.
Okay, so there's a lot on that one. Like, I don't think their parents should have let them, but yet again, this is just a story animation. It's not really true, but, lady, I feel like there, totally should not have been playing there at all to begin with. They shouldn't even had kids there. But, you know, you just wanted to try to jump, so I kind of seen this going there, of course, and blaming on you isn't totally the right thing to do, but, you know, just blame the guy. Go ahead, blame the guy, say you. You kind of put yourself there, you did after all, you kind of just put yourself there, but, and of course, her insurance won't pay anything. Just of course, insurance is. All I have to do is say, "Wow, that was crazy." And apparently, that's supposed to be her version. We're gonna sit here and see what the second version is. It's supposed to be through her brother and how he sees things. But I honestly think there should have been adults there if they were gonna. If they were gonna play there should have been adults supervising. Now on to the second version. Her brother's point of view of what happened.
Really believes me, but I know that Michael cursed me to such a miserable existence. I clearly remember that push even now. I know that it was Michael who pushed me down the trench, and I hate him so much because of it. Now he's trying hard to look like a good, caring brother. He's always around and he tells me that he wants to help. That monster. No one believes me, but I hope that Michael would receive his fair share of punishment one day. I hope he'll suffer as much as I suffer now. This hope is the only thing that gives me strength to live.
The movie event.
Okay, then I didn't realize there was more to her side, but good lord, it is your fault, and oh my god, the hate. Good lord, you just need to get over it. And you forced him. What do you expect to happen? He wanted to leave, and you have just pure spite for him because of you being stupid. Okay, she needs therapy or something, but, okay. But okay. Let's move on. Sorry, kind of decided to go brush my hair and stuff, considering I've been mostly home. But anyways, let's jump on into, her brother's version of the story, or the other side.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael, Amy's brother. My beloved sister has always lived in never my fault mode, and this case is not the exception. By all means, I'm not the bravest man in the world, and my sister, on the other hand, is brash, overactive, and fearless. Guess the person responsible for the distribution of tempers up there, in heaven, made a mistake. If my sister and I exchanged bodies, we would have been perfect kids. Yet, here we are. Overactive, vigorous, loud Amy, and me. Quiet and homely. I even slept with the lights on till I was 14. My sister was always fearless and enjoyed activities of any kind. I, on the other hand, really loved reading and never was a huge fan of outdoor activities. My parents tried hard to give each of us something to do. They enlisted Amy into a number of hobby courses, put her in fighting classes, and even took her to the doctor. You see, my sister was hyperactive, and not in a particularly funny way, and for some reason, she really liked messing with me. Honestly, I have no idea why she needed that. Apparently, she believed that I was to blame for all her problems. According to Amy, I was the reason the boys laughed at her, and she got bad marks only because of me. Don't ask. I don't see any kind of connection either. It seemed to me that if suddenly the world began to crumble, she'd declare me the culprit. Our therapist said it was her way of expressing jealousness. Obviously, that didn't make me feel any better about my sister. So many times she humiliated me in front of the others. To be honest, any other boy would already show his sister who's the boss. I, on the other hand, tried to ignore her. I didn't care about any of her accusations. I just wanted to be left alone.
Alone and girl, of course. Boy wants to be alone and girl gotta be. What I'm getting is that she's just a little, you know, she needs help. Feel sorry for the poor boy. He can't do anything. It sounds like it's going beyond normal sister and brother, like, you know, fighting. Like, this is just crazy. But of course, it's just, again, just an animation. But let's just go on.
Seed herself as a leader. Despite that, the majority of kids considered her a sadist and a psychopath. They also pitied me. As for me, I always tried to keep my distance, both from my sister and those trying to pity me. I wanted to be left alone, and that's it. The accident at the clearing was horrible. To be fair, I always thought that the clearing should have been closed for good. There was nothing nice at the clearing, only rusty sport equipment, fences, and gates. And of course, it was Amy's friend's favorite place. My sister and the thugs that kept her company really enjoyed hanging out there. If I had my way, I'd never go there in the first place. You see, I've never been a sports guy. At the time of the accident, I was even extra clumsy. I could easily trip over my own leg and fall flat. And Amy wanted me to jump over an almost 3 feet wide trench that was also incredibly deep. I even told her that I had no intentions of breaking my neck. I really wanted to go home, maybe climb an apple tree in our backyard, maybe read some book in a hammock. I didn't want to play in dirt and jump over some dangerous trenches. Yet Amy had other plans. When she grabbed my hand, I immediately realized
someone looked like they had brains, even though his hair, I don't know, it looks funky. It looks like he has spikes on his head or something, but like, girl, why couldn't you just leave him alone? He didn't want to be in the area. Like, again, it was not safe. Like, why didn't you have your parents or something? Like, it's just crazy. Like, why? No, let's just go jump and break our legs. Anyways, let's continue on with the story.
Yep, I wasn't a sports guy, but I was a fully developed 12-year-old boy, and I was too heavy for her to throw over the trench or whatever she wanted to do with me. Besides, I knew that I won't be able to jump over the trench by myself. I tried to break out, to escape, to hinder her, but she was really determined to ditch us both. I finally managed to wrench my hand out of hers right before she jumped, and still, both of us fell into the goddamn trench. And about that push, the pipe would have split Amy's head open if not for my push. So yeah, I fell into the trench as well. I got a bit luckier, though. Got away with some burns and a broken hand. And Amy at least stayed alive, so there's that. But now, she tries to blame me. Both of us suffered because of her. We'd both be alive and healthy, but no, she had to prove our bravery. And even now, she's sure that she was right, and I am to blame. Yeah, blame your younger brother. It'd definitely...
Well, that's the end of that, but, was not safe, shouldn't have been there, life, that was really weird, but it ain't one of the weirdest ones that I've seen on there, but, yeah, she is psycho and needs some help, but, if you all like this, let me know, and, leave a comment, any particular ones you want me to, like, react to or anything, but I may try to do some more of these videos soon. If you all like this video, please hit the subscribe button so you can get more notifications on my next videos. And thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this and hope you have a good weekend this week. And thank you all for watching.